case you didn't know, before Brokeback Mountain came out, gay folks could be cowboys and cowgirls too. This is the 30th year of the first gay rodeo held in America. Colorado was there at the beginning and is still going strong. Here's a look at one of the summer's don't miss events of Colorado, Gay Rodeo.
A man about 30-some years ago, as a fantasy, began a very tiny rodeo in Reno, Nevada as a fundraiser. It caught on, it grew. Colorado went in 1981, saw it and said, the nation needs this. We became leaders in moving that forward. This all started right at the beginning of the AIDS crisis, and health issues were major, and health issues became the focus of rodeo. So the rodeo is staged for a multitude of reasons. One, to actually tell our people, our community, that it's an acceptable place for them to play. It is something they can do, and there's a welcoming area. And second, that ultimately out of it, we're able to fund areas of need in our own communities, in our Colorado AIDS Project, in Project Angel Heart, in the houses that take care of our AIDS patients. Any of those areas are the primary focus of Rocky Mountain Regional. Across the entire nation, with over 18 of these rodeos, we raise about $500,000 a year that goes into health projects. In the gay community, we have many, many ways for our community to express itself. We have our leather world and we have our drag world. Cowboys, very few options. What do cowboys do? They rodeo. And how do you provide that base for them to express beyond owning their horse, or perhaps being so in the city that they can't own a horse, but the opportunity to be in that world, to enjoy the fantasy of being a cowboy, and to recognize that those people want to contribute to their community in some way. They do it through a hobby, it's expensive for them, but they also know that ultimately they raise dollars that supports their community and create opportunities to get together as a family. That's gay rodeo.
Shoot dogging, that can be difficult. If you have a big steer and you're a little person, that can be a fun time. Well, you have to get down in the chute with the steer and get your left arm and left hand under his nose, and the right one goes over his head and under his horn. You have to get the right position there. And when they open the gate, you have to keep your feet under you. It's important to keep your feet and you keep your balance. I try to take a loose hold, so they come out and they carry me. They take me right along with them, and then got to come out 10 foot to a chalk line. And then I try to get their nose in the air and lean back and throw them down. Sometimes it can be, they'll fight and they'll shake their head and they'll back up, and sometimes it's a real struggle. First time I did it, the steer walked out there and he put his nose up and lay back, and I did great. And that probably what got me hooked right there. It was like, wow, this is fun, this is easy, I want to do this. The competition is fun and it's great, and it's very competitive, but it's the people. I got so many friends that I see every time I go to a rodeo. It's like a reunion. It's great.